You wake up on a Tuesday morning like any other Tuesday. Alarm goes off. You hit snooze twice. The ceiling fan wobbles the same way it always has. You think about what's in the fridge for breakfast and whether you can afford to fix the car this month. Then your phone lights up. One notification, one number, and somehow you are now worth $1 billion. Congratulations. Your life is over. Not the way you think, not the dying kind of over, the other kind. The kind where everything you knew, every person you trusted, every quiet moment you ever had gets swallowed whole by a number so large your brain can't even process it. Let's walk through exactly what happens next, hour by hour, day by day, because nobody tells you this part. The first hour is the best hour you'll ever have. Pure joy. You're jumping around your apartment, calling your best friend, screaming into a pillow. Maybe you cry a little. That's fine. You earned it. But then, around minute 40, something shifts. A small thought crawls into the back of your head. Who knows about this? You posted something online, didn't you? Or someone saw, or maybe you called the wrong person first. That small thought grows. By hour 2, it's not small anymore. Day 1, your phone won't stop. The cousin you haven't spoken to in 6 years texts you first. Then an old school friend who never liked you. Then your neighbor. Then a stranger who somehow found your number. Everyone has a story. Everyone has a reason. Everyone needs just a little help. You thought people would be happy for you, and some are. But the ones who are happy for you and the ones who are happy because of you start to look identical. And here's the terrifying part. You can no longer tell the difference. That's not paranoia. That's Tuesday. Day 3. A man in a very expensive suit knocks on your door. He's a financial advisor. You didn't call him. He found you. He speaks for 45 minutes about trusts, tax structures, liquidity events, and something called a GRAT that apparently every billionaire on earth uses to pass money to their children without the government touching it. You understand maybe 12% of what he says. He hands you a card and tells you that without proper planning, the government could take up to 40% of your money in taxes alone. You do the math in your head. That's $400 million gone before you buy a single thing. You hire him before he leaves the doorstep. Then you hire a lawyer, then another lawyer to check the first lawyer, then a team of accountants, then a security consultant who walks through your apartment and points out 14 ways someone could hurt you that you never once considered. You are $1 billion richer and you are somehow terrified. Week 2, you move. Not because you want to, because you have to. Your old address is already on the internet. Someone has been sitting outside in a car for 3 days. Your building manager is getting calls. You pack in 48 hours and disappear into a place with cameras, gates, and a security team who know your face but whose names you haven't learned yet. Your old apartment had a leaky faucet you never fixed. You actually miss it. The new place is enormous. 12 rooms you'll never use. A kitchen bigger than your whole old apartment. You walk through it at night in socks, and the echo of your own footsteps is the loneliest sound you've ever heard. You call your best friend to come visit. They come. But something is different. There's a pause before they speak now, a careful choosing of words. They look around the house like they're visiting a museum. You order food and they offer to pay their share. You laugh. They don't. You never had money between you before. Now it's all there is. Month 2. You thought you'd be buying things by now. And you do. A car you always wanted, then a better one. Then you look up a private jet and discover that owning one costs $184,000 per day just in maintenance, staff, fuel, and storage. You decide to just charter flights instead. But the spending doesn't feel the way you imagined. You thought buying anything you wanted would feel like winning. Instead, it feels like filling a hole with something that doesn't fit. You buy the watch, you stare at it, you feel nothing, you buy another one. Meanwhile, your team of advisors is managing your money, investing it, growing it. They send reports you don't fully understand. The number keeps going up. You thought having more money would feel reassuring. But watching the number change every day just makes you anxious. What if it goes down? What if they make a mistake? What if you wake up one morning and it's gone? The fear of losing it arrives faster than the joy of having it. Month 4. You haven't spoken to your mother the same way since the money came. She says the right things. She's proud of you. She doesn't ask for anything. But there's a weight in every conversation now, an invisible thing neither of you will name. You bought her a house. She cried. You thought that would fix it. It didn't. Your old friendships are quietly disappearing. Not in a fight, not in a dramatic moment. Just slowly, the calls get shorter. The visits get rarer, and one day you realize you haven't laughed the way you used to in months. You are surrounded by assistants, advisors, and security. People who need something from you, protect you, or work for you. Nobody who just knows you. 6 months in, you are one of the most powerful people in any room you enter, and you feel it, not in a good way. People agree with you constantly now. Nobody argues. Nobody tells you when you're wrong. You make a joke that isn't funny and everyone laughs anyway. You suggest a bad idea and 3 people tell you it's brilliant. You start to wonder if you've gotten stupider or if everyone around you has. The answer, you slowly realize, is neither. Power just does that. It bends people. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. 1 year. You're sitting on the balcony of a villa in a country you always wanted to visit. The view is perfect. The weather is perfect. The food was perfect. You have nowhere to be, nothing you have to do, and enough money to stay here for the rest of your life. And you're bored. Not bored like a lazy afternoon. Bored in a deep, hollow way that has no bottom. This is the thing nobody tells you about money. It doesn't give you purpose. It removes every obstacle between you and purpose. And when all the obstacles are gone, you realize the obstacles were the point, the struggle, the goal, the thing you were reaching for. That was the feeling, not the arrival. You have arrived. And it's very, very quiet here. You're still a billionaire. The money is real. The villa is real. The number in the account is real. But somewhere across town, there's a version of you who still has a leaky faucet and a wobbling ceiling fan and a best friend who laughs at your jokes without thinking about it. And honestly, you're not sure which one of you is richer.